lovers, welcome back to Bookish Stream, and I am back with a new video. I've always been a big fan of fake relationship romance novels, so it's no surprise that I'm drawn to books that take the trope even further by bringing marriage into the mix. The stakes are higher when the couple is married, so they often find themselves working through issues that would have ended a simpler relationship. These books are also perfect for bringing unlikely couples together, from grumpy sunshine opposites attract romances to boss employee situations and more. The couples featured in this video are all unique: friends to lovers, enemies to lovers, office romances, strangers, and one Vegas wedding turned marriage of convenience. There is a little something for everyone on this list. They are all 4 or 5-star contemporary romance novels that kept me hooked while I was reading. So, without wasting any time, let's dive into the video. The first book on the list is Say Yes to the Boss by Olivia Hale. This is a fake marriage, grumpy sunshine, enemies to lovers office romance that brings all the slow burn tension, witty banter, and unexpected feels. In this book, meet June, a bold, ambitious woman working for her cold, no nonsense billionaire boss, Tristan. Tristan is your classic brooding CEO, controlled, intimidating, and emotionally closed off. But June, she is his perfect match, fiery, clever, and totally unimpressed by his wealth. Well, about their dynamic, absolutely electric. So, if you love fake marriage tropes, grumpy sunshine dynamics, and strong female leads who don't back down, Say Yes to the Boss is going to be your next obsession, and I promise that. Now let's move on to the next book, Shenanigans by Serena Bowen. The story follows Neil and Charlie, 2 professional hockey players who get hitched in Vegas, drunkenly, very drunkenly. Their relationship started off a little rocky, and adding rings to the mix has only made things exceedingly more complicated. Neil is not just a pro hockey player, he also comes from a very wealthy family, and they didn't exactly plan ahead and get a prenup. That causes plenty of trouble for the reluctant couple, especially since Charlie's past makes her wary of the wealthy. Neither one is enthusiastic about the marriage, but they agree to present a united front against Neil's family and soon find themselves falling. But starting a relationship when the divorce papers are already drawn up means this couple is likely to stumble along the way. So, talking about this book, this was a low 5, solid 4-star read for me the whole way though, with only some uneven pacing towards the end threatening that rating. Overall, a very solid read, and it's got me excited for more from the author. The next book on the list is A Chance for Us by Corinne Michels. The story follows Marin, a woman whose father is dying. He's been battling cancer for years, and it's now time to accept that the end is near. So when he mentions how much he's looking forward to Marin's wedding, she doesn't have the heart to tell him that it's been called off. Her boyfriend rushed a proposal before they would even exchanged loose 3 little words, and Marin soon realizes that she's more disappointed that her father won't be around her for a big day than she is that the relationship is over. In an act of desperation, Marin finds a replacement who has the same first name as her disappearing groom, her best friend's ex, an old college friend she hasn't seen in years. They agree to have a wedding ceremony without actually making things official, but things quickly spiral out of the control. Now the replacement groom seems like the perfect guy, but he's not willing to be a woman's second choice ever again. I loved the twists and turns and how it felt fresh even while playing up the tropes. I've always been a fan of Michelle's writing skill, even if I was burned out by the many second chance romances. So it was no surprise that the story kept me hooked. If you are in mood for something that'll break your heart a little bit while also mending it together, then this is a very solid read. The next book on the list is Homecoming King by Penny Reid. Slow burn lovers, this one's for you. And the best news, this is a complete standalone. So, if you are new to Penny, it's the perfect place to jump in. This story follows Abby, a woman whose world is turned upside down when her former crush returns home for a visit. Rex wasn't just any crush for Abby. He's the guy she has loved from afar since elementary school. The only problem is that Rex never noticed Abby, so that crush fizzled out years ago. Well, it at least went dormant for a while. Now that Abby has come face to face with the man of her childhood dreams in an unexpected way, all of those memories come flooding back. But Abby isn't that starry eyed girl anymore. She's now a divorcee whose last relationship left permanent scars on her heart. And Rex isn't asking for a relationship or even a date. He is asking Abby to be his fake wife. I loved the first several scenes, from the unique meet cute to the obvious connection between the two. I also loved Rex from the start, and I was convinced that I knew exactly what he was thinking for a while. I was smiling at the start and swooning by the end. So I am calling this one a win for sure. And here's hoping that this becomes a new series of interconnected standalones, because the cast of characters has me itching for more. And now, the last book on the list is The Closer by Christy Mary. There's something swoony about the sweetheart of a hero who shows his face alpha side when his protective instincts kick in. I adored this kind and loving hero. He takes care of everyone but himself and doesn't hesitate to step in when our heroine is in need. Their marriage of convenience might not have been thought out very well, but it felt real and right the whole way through. This low angst romance remains light, playful, and sexy throughout, with great banter and tons of chemistry. Together, they make the kind of found family that is just so heartwarming and sweet. I loved it. The story follows Cooper, a pro baseball player who is overwhelmed. Cooper is trying to do his best to take care of the man who raised him, Pops, but juggling his career and his family is taking a toll. When Cooper meets McKinley, she's a hot mess. Hot, yes, but also a mess. The pregnancy is a big part of the story, so it wouldn't be right to leave that out of my review. McKinley is pregnant when she meets Cooper, and it does nothing to diminish his attraction to her. I love their chemistry and the humor that's present throughout the book. The slow burn romance is sweet, some moments and sexy in others, but the drama remains low throughout. And I love that he's not a player, nor does he fight his attraction. He is just a good guy. Period. So, if you are looking for a low angst, high swoon read, this marriage of convenience romance is sure to satisfy. I received an early copy and am voluntarily leaving a review of this easygoing rom-com. And here comes to an end for the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more romance recommendations. Until next time, keep reading, keep falling in love with fictional men. Bye bye.